give anyone who's interested in learning more about the film industry or the television industry a broad spectrum of knowledge in an atmosphere that's relaxed, that they can meet new people and make connections with. You make so many connections and so many people through the course that you meet that you start volunteering on productions as you're a student here. And we've got quite a few students now that have literally just left our arms, as it were, and they're already working in the industry in paid features.
QSFT has helped me in such that it's given me a real broad education, strengthened my education with the film industry and showed me ways where I can actually get into the film industry when it comes to Screen Queensland and Screen Australia, getting involved with these things, seeing what is around, what events are up and going.
Going to the school, even doing the Certificate 2 and 3 courses, really shows you how not just making films is fun, but also how much of a cooperation and teamwork kind of collaboration that filmmaking is. But I'd recommend anyone to come to this school.
The lecturers are really good. They're still in the industry. They're not just some person who's come in from 20 years of being in the industry and then decided to teach. They're still working and they're still up to date with what's happening in the industry, and I suppose that's a little bit more easier to learn off.
The best thing about this course, I reckon, is being with everyone, being with people that are so like-minded, and that comes from just the students and the teachers. Everyone's been in the industry, everyone has experienced something or other, and it's good to think on the same length as them, and I can really be at home here.
We try to create an atmosphere at the school where we're very approachable and also on a personal level. We are here to assist students not only be successful in their studies but also be successful in the industry. We love to see people succeed, and we try to help where we can in their efforts to break into the industry.
I think the atmosphere here at the school is fairly laid back and one-on-one. The work has to be done, obviously, but we've all been in that learning situation and we can all learn so much from each other and learn from mistakes. I know that when I'm teaching, definitely I see them as colleagues that could be future people that I work with. So I certainly don't feel that there's any teacher-pupil barriers or hierarchy.
Let's do it.
Can't you see that it's frustrating? Don't you miss this? Clear conscience wants to stop for the choice. conscience. Can't you see that it's frustrating? Don't you miss this clear conscience?
The topics that we have covered in my certificate so far, so vast, you know, from lighting, we got from lighting to the actual development of the productions, you know, from the big productions in Hollywood maybe down to the real small, you know, productions, even though, and just to know what goes on in that stuff, and it is a lot of work to do, and it's good to be part of, and you know, you work as a team a lot, and you know, the other topics, you know, I've learned how to do green screen that I was so fascinated about for so long. Also, you know, how the sound and all the different shotgun mics and all the different kind of mics that you can use and everything, and you know, cameras, you know, all the different cameras, and there is so many different, there's such vast different problems that can go wrong, and that's why you learn to manage these problems, and if something comes up, then you can actually, you know, do something about it and use the skills that you've got that they have taught you to like manage these problems.
The skills that the students develop here at the school is vast. It's a very practical school. The lecturers here, I think, do try and impart their knowledge from the film and television industry to their students, all the good and the bad that goes along with that, you know.
This is the place to be because it gets you jobs, it gets you like industry knowledge, which you know you need if you ever want to do anything in film. It's a very hard industry to get into, but if you have the motivation, have the way of thinking, you know, if this is what you want to do, you should do the best, and pretty much QSFT is giving that for me.
He's been a foolish man.